Ready, Big Shelbs?
I'm ready. This can't sit here though.
You get situated, you tell me when you're ready.
What?
You get situated, you tell me when you're ready. Okay.
I'm ready.
What is going on, guys? Today we are back with another video. It's me. We got the whole family out here. We might have to look at this camera, Shelby, because the sun's going to be so bad looking at the other one. We are back with another very exciting video, hopefully. And I don't know if you guys can...
Smell?
You smell that?
The fall vibes?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Give me some of that fall vibes. Let's go. That fall is absolutely my favorite time of year. And if you're a walleye fisherman, it's probably one of your favorite times of year. It's less boats out. Fish start to move around, eat a few different presentations, and today we're up here on a quick little road trip up north, and we're gonna kind of go into some fall walleye fishing today. I was actually up here yesterday, and we're gonna pitch some jigs, hopefully, to some shallow water walleyes today. And it's kind of one of those things that once you start getting some of these cool downs, what is the water temperature? 66 degrees this morning. It was like 38 in the truck at one point, but when you start getting these fall cool downs, the shallows cool first. A lot of bait fish move into shallow water, and then you have the walleyes following the bait fish in. Yes, yes.
My God.
Yes. Shirley's excited too.
Bringing the energy today.
But all right, with that being said, we're gonna put the boat on plane. We're gonna hunt down some shallow water walleyes on a jig, go into a little bit of what we're doing. Filmed a whole bunch of app content for this as well, and I'm excited. It's gonna be a good day. Catch a pile of fish.
Wait.
You are gonna set the hook a ton of times.
We'll see. Probably on weeds.
Probably on weeds.
Yeah.
Right here first. Essentially what you have happening, and it happens earlier on some of these style lakes. When you have a very big lake with very big shallow water flats, you know, where it might be 300 yards out from shore, it's 5 feet deep, and a quarter mile out from shore, it's 10 feet deep. You have a lot of these big shallow water areas. What you see is these fish have a much higher tendency to move into these flats when that water starts getting a little cooler. If you're dealing with a lake that's a lot smaller with a fair amount of deep water in it, we're already seeing some fish here. I scouted it out yesterday in here. But anyways, these big lakes with big shallow water flats, especially with wind coming in. Yesterday was like no wind, so I spent a lot of the day just driving around looking at where fish are, almost kind of in anticipation for when you do get more wind, where the fish are gonna set up, or where some favorable areas are going to be. The other thing is, Shelbster, they like a little tinge of dirtiness to the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Otherwise you can like see straight to the bottom. Wind will provide you with a little bit of color in the water.
Is there
Shelbster,
rocks?
first fish of the day. First fish of the day. Little walleye, but my gosh, is he ever angry? Is he ever angry? Little 15-incher to get things going. Stelly likes walleyes. Don't you, Stelly? You guys probably don't see Stella in a whole lot of videos. That's because she's
a lot.
Crackhead out here. There we go. Walleye number one. Perfect little eater-sized walleye. Did you ever bite 2 Shelbsters?
I had to have.
Tell you what, I don't like this as much as where I was last night.
It's only 1 feet.
No, that's just the waves. These really shallow lakes like this, so the wind almost makes shallow water so rolled up with like sediment and stuff that it'll have a tough time reading how actual deep it is. You should get bit somewhere in there. Oh! Oh! You guys hear me say, Shelbster, you should get bit somewhere in there. What do you got?
I got a walleye.
Gosh, are they angry this morning, aren't they? They're angry. Careful doing that.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna hook yourself in the eyeball.
Okay, watch out, Sally.
All right, we're both on the board. I'm just gonna say it right now, Shelby. I hate where we're sitting right now.
I know.
I was a little too anxious.
There's a
just
little
to start.
guy. But I'm on the board.
1-1, all tied up. All right, we're moving. Right there, Shelby.
Nice.
You look a better fish.
Is this, yeah?
Yeah, wanna grab the net?
Yep.
All right, guys. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a little nicer than our other one, Shelby. I love it, I love it. Oh, and there's nothing better than pitching shallow. That is just like the best part about the switch from summer into fall. Is that all of a sudden you'll get some fish moving back to shallow
that's
water.
a nice one, baby.
And you can switch presentations. You don't have to like pull a spinner rig anymore or go to slow deaths or stuff like that. You can do fun things again. And that's one of my favorite parts about it. And a lot of times, you know, you'll get nice fish like this way up in shallow water. And this one bit a 1/8 ounce Google-Eye jig. Oh, I love it. How you gonna beat it? How's it get better than that, Shelves? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Me catching one?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you caught it, probably, huh? You have one?
No,
Or
it's
just
probably
getting all
rocks.
jittery now. Look at that. Stilly likes the walleye. Stilly likes the walleye. We'll let that one go. We'll catch more today, Stilly. Watch him go. Oh, there he goes, Stella. There he goes. I'm feeling good.
Good,
Like
babe.
it. My spirit has been revived by the fall cool down. Real small.
Is it a walleye or perch?
Oh, he's not that bad. Doubled up, son. How's yours feel?
Yes. Nice.
I thought mine was gonna be really small. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's decent.
Oh yeah. Look at that, Shelves. We're catching them now. And I'm gonna take a screenshot on the 360 for you guys. Oh, they already left. Too late. I'll see if I can back up to them and show you guys.
Stella, watch out.
But man, if you're looking to come out, catch a whole bunch of eater-sized fish, fall is in the air, isn't it, Shelves?
Yeah, I love it.
You love
it's
it?
my favorite.
Is jigging your favorite way to fish? I'll
Yeah.
take a picture of this 360 screenshot here. Here's our big pot off the
Look
left.
at it. That's nice.
Twins. Twins. Back he goes. All right, well, as we're kind of hunting around, going spot to spot here, looking for fish, this kind of weather generally makes it a little bit tougher when you're fishing shallow water. Obviously, we're catching plenty of fish today, and that'll probably continue, but one thing you'll see is fish don't lock down a lot. Like if you have, let's say, a big flat shallow water point where it starts getting rocky at like 7 feet and the rest is kind of sandy, and you get a big wind blowing into it, those fish will a lot of times hug an edge really well if you have like some wind coming in or something like that. Obviously, without having really anything going on, just high skies, no wind, it's very just kind of stagnant in the shallows. So you see fish doing is really like roaming around a lot. They're over here, then they're over here, then they're over here, and it's difficult to a lot of times just follow one school of fish. Obviously, you use a lot of your side imaging to kind of put you around fish, and a lot of times you're using the 360 to pick those fish apart. But we just filmed probably, I think it's going to end up being like 10-minute long piece, kind of exactly how I like to do this, how I like to find an edge, how I like to kind of position the boat, all that kind of stuff that really is going to ultimately put you on fish. A lot of times it's easy to like watch a video like this and say, oh, you just go out and you side image them. Some days it's really easy and effective, but a lot of days there's a lot of the smaller things that ultimately equate to fall walleye fishing success when you're talking about finding fish in shallow water like this. So if you guys kind of want the expedited version of that, we just filmed a full-length Walleye Now video. Click on early fall, click on natural lakes. That video will be right there, and the thumbnail looks something like this, which goes into high definition of kind of the exact spots we're looking at, where we're seeing those fish set up, all the screenshots of structure and the fish that kind of, you know, essentially put you on the fast track. And that's really what makes Walleye Now different. It's not just like, oh yeah, go check shallow flats for fish. It's go check shallow flats that look like this and in this kind of water temperature. Look for this on your side imaging, and then the fish will show up like this when you're around them. Oh, looking better, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Let's see.
A long bomber of a cast.
Yep. He popped it.
Oh, kind of just similar size, huh? Your whole body twitches when one pops it.
I get so excited.
I get it. I get it.
Sally, you see that I got one?
Gosh, they're all just like such perfect size ones, aren't they?
This one's a little nicer for
Yeah,
me.
He's a nice fish. Ain't nothing wrong with them.
Okay, my turn. I'll let you lick it. Doing this with my left hand is not easy. There. There you go, honey. There we go. I wonder what we're at.
We've caught a lot of
You know
fish.
me, I want to win.
Oh, I
What?
think I might be ahead.
I know you're ahead of me. But
Although
also, what
winning.
you're not going to put on camera are the ones you've missed.
All right, guys, want to talk just a little bit about kind of the rigging here. And one thing I like to do that does generally seem to make a difference when you're fishing really shallow water like this, and that is, we'll just kind of start from one end and work our way to the other here. Reel that I'm using, also an exciting new thing, the Piscifun Carbon X 2. New version of it. Unbelievably light, unbelievably smooth, kind of made everything great about the Piscifun Carbon X even a little bit better. So I'll go ahead and link that down below. I think they've been out for a little while now, but I always link the product I use down below. Super light. I've been using the original Carbon X for years and years. Now they came out with version 2, so very exciting there. But the rod, same rod I pretty much use anytime I'm jigging walleyes on a live bait presentation. Elliott rod 7.3, medium light, fast. There's kind of the model right there. This rod is absolutely my favorite for jigging. And one of the reasons for that is it has a soft tip. 7.3 is probably a little bit longer than most people are used to using on a jig rod, but the tip is very soft. So if you pick up and there's a fish on there, you can tell that tip will load before you kind of put too much pressure on that fish. The other thing it lets you do, long light rod, cast very far, which is important in shallow water. Sometimes, you know, you guys have seen us just catch fish right at the side of the boat, but a lot of times you got to get the bait away from you and away from the boat, because those fish don't like sitting next to the boat. We can see the bottom in a lot of the spots where we're catching fish, so a lot of times making that long cast, if you're fishing with too stiff of a rod and you're trying to cast a light jig, you're going to end up casting the minnow off a lot. Line, I'm using a Suffix fluorocarbon. I think it's called like performance fluorocarbon, or I'll link it down below, in an 8-pound. I really like using mono or fluoro in the shallows. It seems it's a little bit fatter, and it kind of like it gives the jig a different action. As you kind of cast it out there and give it a little pop like that, the jig kind of springs up a little bit more, and then that mono or fluoro kind of like makes the bait float a little bit. So it's not quite as like boom, boom, boom. The jig's not quite darting as much as it normally would, and it adds this little bit of float. The other thing, and the number one reason I like using it, is because when you go to set that hook real hard and fight a big fish in shallow water, it's got stretch. So it will stretch and flex, and a lot of times if you hook a really feisty walleye in shallow water, they run so hard it's easy for them to pull hooks out. So I like fishing with fluoro or mono on that. And then the jig, the one that's proven to be the best today, Kalen's Google Eye Jig in gold, in that 1/8 ounce right there. Simply tip it with a fat head just like that, and you're ready to rock and roll for all your shallow water fall walleye pitching needs. It's so still out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it old gold?
It's the old gold, I think. He popped that sucker too.
Well, I was catching significantly more than Shelby, and I was like, let's just try to put on a gold one for you. And that didn't take long, did it?
Nope.
Maybe they like the gold. Man, there's just a lot of nice sized fish out here, isn't there? Not big ones. A couple nice ones, but a lot of hook sets.
Am I like showing the camera?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course, show them off.
Lots of eaters. Maybe it's the gold. We'll see. We'll see. Could be a fluke.
Just that sun just glistening off it on a bright sunny day. Huh?
Yeah.
Fish on, right there, shelves. Ooh, not too shabby, not too shabby. It's crazy, guys. You can literally see the bottom of the lake here. It's ridiculous. And they fight so ridiculously hard. It's been an absolute blast this morning. Just walloping them on. Look at that. Pudgy little guy. Pudgy little guy.
Oh, nice, babe.
Come here, puppy. Come here. Just gonna show you off real quick. Just gonna show you off. Oh! 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 I like that sound, Shelby. I like that sound. How's he feel? How's he feel? Oh,
It's hard to tell when they're
they're so
shallow.
angry, aren't they? He's nice. He's nice. Look at that. Still he likes the walleyes. Still he likes the walleyes. Couple of twins, huh?
Nice one.
I'll drop a waypoint on that. I'll drop a waypoint on that.
I can get my finger in that little gill plate. Look at us.
Take it away, Shelbster.
We did it. Tom killed it. We had a
No,
blast.
you caught plenty of fish too.
I know, I'm just saying. Normally, like, I kick your butt, but.
Oh, that's not true at all. Some days
Family
I guess
day.
it is. Well, good work, baby. Good work, Surly boy. Good
You guys
work,
did so
Stelly.
good.
You guys did so good. And we knocked the video out. It's obviously probably like 10 o'clock in the morning right now.
Yeah.
But look how flat and hot it is. The temperature went from like
36. It was 36.
36 to like feels like 75
yeah.
in like 2 hours. If we caught an absolute pile of fish, we'll probably just turn the cameras off and have some fun the rest of the day out here fishing on the lake. But appreciate you guys watching this video. Shelby is fall in the air, and are you excited about it?
I love fall. It's my favorite. It gives me all the vibes, the good vibes. I'm excited.
Vibes. I like it. It also gives the walleyes a vibe.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Like I said, filmed a full-length breakdown on how I like to break down a lot of these big shallow water flats this time of year on the Walleye Now app. Simply click Let's Go Fishing, click on Early Fall, then click on Natural Lake, and that video will be right there, because we'll be fishing a lot of this kind of structure this fall. So if you guys kind of want the fast track to get on a bite like this, simply go right there. But I appreciate you guys watching this one. Don't know where we're going to be next. We might jump around tomorrow, do something different. Who knows? Could be a total bust. I can't predict the future. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys are not already, please subscribe and stay tuned for more.